All right, let's go ahead and get this show on the road. So, I wanted to come and talk about something real quick, and um this is something that I struggled with today, and I'm gonna say something extremely phenomenal. I went back and forth with Hecate today, and what she made me realize was pretty astounding. You know, they're not responsible for the evil that men do, that they make a choice to do. And there's a lot of evil at play when it comes to mankind. So tell me what's evil. Tell me what is wrong. A false God that would hurt the people, his people, he claims, do nothing but hurt them, and then claim that he's helping them by hurting them. So, from what my guides told me today, because I did a comparison, and you know what? I chose Hecate in my spirits of the infernal. I came to a crossroads about an hour or so ago, got some work done, and I chose my goddesses. And I'm going to tell you why. Why on earth would I worship a God that creates pain and suffering? That would make no sense. They created, and then when our spirits do the best that they can to fix it, then they claim, oh, well, why didn't your goddess protect you from me being evil? Why didn't your goddess protect you from the decisions that I made? Right? And they'll come at you with this bull crap. And this is the reason why I don't like patriarchy. This is the reason why I refuse to raise my sons in it. And this is the reason why I am fucking done with most men in this world, straight up and down. Because what doesn't make any sense to me is for them to create the issue just so that they can feel some sense of power and control, create so much pain and suffering when they could do different, and then claim and then claim that their God is so good while their God allows people to suffer, creates the suffering. And then not only that, I'm gonna tell y'all something straight up and down. When I've been throwing my cards lately, and in every reading, Hecate keeps showing me Saturn, which is time. I'm gonna look for that Eight of Pentacles. In my new deck, the Eight of Pentacles is a picture of a woman at work, and she's got eight moons of different phases surrounding her head. What Hecate is saying is that it's timing. And these people spend all day focused on their war on women and their war on the world and hurting people. They focus on it 24/7. Here it is right here. I found it. They focus on it 24/7. They're constantly creating things. They're using police power. They're doing all sorts of things to destroy and take away from the woman. This is what most men are doing. Failing. Not only failing us, but then at the same time, they are so their God doesn't even exist. What we're dealing, their God does not exist. Jesus doesn't even exist. It's a lie. What does exist is their energy. What does exist is their intention. That's it. Intention and energy. Otherwise, their God is not even real. That's how they have been able to create all of this fake stuff, this that's why they that's pretty much why we kind of are not living, not kind of, we're totally not living within earth's nature and abundance. We can't live in it. Some people are, because they fought and they won, but these people are constantly. So listen, a few days ago I tested both sides, and guess who won? The spirits of the infernal and Hecate. They won. The thing of it is, for me, is that, and Remember the other day when I stated that I use the Bible in my workings? Totally fucked my shit up. Don't ever use that Bible for your workings. And you know what? I'll never do it again. I'll never do it again. Okay, I don't give a shit. It's not about loyalty. It's about energy. It's about intention, is what it's about. So, straight up and down, there would be no need for any of this if they were not doing what they're doing. Why are they doing those things? Why would you be doing that to begin with? Where is it coming from? So, here's my whole thing about it. I'm going to say this straight up and down. Most men on this earth, I do not trust them. I do not. You can't trust women either. However, men of the church, as far as I'm concerned, they are the enemy. They are the adversary, and they always will be, and it will not change. And you know what? They can come at us with that cockamamie crap. The goddess and time waits for no man. And the problem is that they're constantly throwing off our time. That's the issue. So people will say, well, why would your spirits let that happen to you? Let what happen to me? Let what happen to me? Nothing has happened. Am I dead? Did I get killed? No. What has been happening is the concept of time. That's what's been happening. It's time. Time wasted. Time. People taking up your time. The other day when I had to deal with defects, for example, literally 3 hours of my time gone. My time is valuable. My time is too valuable for that. 3 hours wasted on some bullshit. That 3 hours, I could have been working. I could have been working. Now, I didn't contact that defects lady and tell her, hey, you got us thrown out. You doing what you did got us thrown out because nobody wants to be bothered with this bullshit. Now, I am stuck with what I was stuck with was putting food in my refrigerator and paying my rent. After hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and years and years and years and years and years of time being wasted, thrown away completely, thrown away completely because these ignorant men want to hold on to this false religion that doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. And you know what? I'm done debating about it. Let me tell you something. Why would this need to be an issue to begin with? If your God is all knowing and all seeing, why is he petty enough to attack a witch? Why? And then why are witches being attacked that are not the aggressor? The only thing that y'all have done with y'all falsely created religion is created war. And you know what? You just all you're doing is killing and harming children. And our goddesses are doing the best that they can. The absolute best that they can, god damn it. And y'all are just literally time. I know she gotta have her rent paid by 11. Let's waste her time. Oh, let's do this. You're constantly doing it when what you should be doing And what needs to happen is that women need to band together and do a global lawsuit against these men so that they can pay us for our time that they have stolen. That's what needs to happen. I'm going to tell you something straight up and down. When these false people use their false police power against me, even though people have a choice, they like, we don't want to deal with no police. What are the police doing here? I had never seen the police there. My spirits was very present through those police, and they were telling me, they were like, you need to file a report. They were like, we need to know, we need to see all of the evidence. We need to see every piece of evidence. They were like, they gave me their card. They said, call us. I'll be honest with y'all. Y'all God is dead and doesn't exist. Y'all have been getting tested by our spirits and goddesses, and y'all fail every single time. And I'm saying this to every single woman, man, and child in this world. If you continue with that bullshit, your life is going to be destroyed, and I will not have it around me. I will not. It is bullshit. It is nothing but a socially created concept that isn't really fucking real. And that is one of the reasons why they have created parasites, egregores of parasites, when all they got to do is go straight to source. What is source? The sun, the moon, and the universe. What do? They would rather try to feed off of you. And they're not vampires. They're not vampires. Vampires just feed off of hemoglobin. This is different. It's a consciousness. It's the stupidest damn consciousness I have ever fucking heard of. And you know what? I'm going to tell you something. Don't say I didn't fucking warn you. Don't say I didn't fucking warn you. Now, yesterday I started my Maybon. It was very powerful. And I'm going to say to these men, you know what? Keep walking away and leave us alone. That's exactly what you need to do. We use the alchemical powers of salt. I'm not going to show you how I did that, but that is what we need to do, because you know what? What do we have all this war for? You know what I'm saying? And the problem is that people are willing, like it's so sad that people are willing to lay down and the power comes through spirit, but y'all fearful. There has been no martial law. They've been saying they gonna do martial law. They ain't did no martial law. They're not gonna do martial law because the American witches are way too goddamn powerful. They ain't gonna never do that to us. They did it for this whole thing with the president, with him uh deporting people, but they're not going to do the same thing here as what they're doing in Gaza. That's not going to ever happen. I know that for a fact. But the fact that we sit back and you still worship that evil shit, the fact that you still, you know what? Fuck your God, fuck Jesus, fuck you all. If your fucking God gave a fuck, he wouldn't allow none of that shit to be happening. Now, so Jesus is not welcome in my house ever again. Not ever. And I don't give a fuck if you think that I'm being disrespectful. Full of shit. Jesus don't give a fuck about nobody. Jesus may not even fucking exist. So I don't even want to hear it no more. I don't want to hear it anymore. You men are failures, and y'all want us to be failures with y'all. Y'all are fucking failures, straight up and down. And then and so I was talking to my goddess. I was talking to Hecate, and she was like, Jamila, she was like, it's not our fault that men have a complete will of being stupid. We have been doing the best that we can. You're still alive, ain't you? You're not dying. You're not dying of starvation. They can't kill you. And literally, the ritual that I did last night was like, it literally was phenomenal. It was. Okay. However, there's too many people. You know what? I don't, hey, listen, anybody that is utilizing the Bible or praying to Jesus, I can't deal with you anymore. I have to cut you off. You are not, no, no, because you know what? And I said it last year, and I've been way too tolerant. I'm gonna give everybody a pink slip. Either listen, because you know what's happening? Myself as high priestess, guess what happens? Guess what happens? When I manifest certain things for you, guess what happens? I'm the one that takes the blowback. I'm the one that does that. I've had clients do that to me before. I got this man released from jail. I got the charges dropped. Guess what he did? He decided to not pay me the rest of the money that he owed me. This happened several years ago. And then he went back to church. Guess what happened as soon as he went back to church? He ended up back in jail. So you know what? I'm not fucking around with it no more. I don't want to hear shit about no goddamn Psalms. No. We're done. I don't want to hear it. Because you know what? It did all it does is block you and steal your time. Just time just going by. Time. While these men say, hey, I'm a man and I'm responsible for you. But I'm gonna let you starve and roam around the streets. Fuck you. Go eat a dick. So every man that tries to thump the fucking Bible at me, if you're not fucking feeding me or financing me, which I don't want you to begin with, you can fuck off. You are fucking powerless, and you might fucking meet your fucking maker. Because that whole Bible is set up around the concept of you being the provider. The moment that you thump a fucking Bible at a woman, you need to be providing, don't you? The whole thing. And you're not. You're not. What you're saying is what? Some bullshit. So yeah, I went back and forth with Hecate a few hours ago. And I said, Hecate, I said, why? I said, I'm not. And she said it. She said, well, she said, and I said, well, are they more powerful than you? And she's like, no, it's been constant war. Constant war. She's like, every single day, we're trying to keep everybody alive. And these men and these stupid fucking women are keeping this war going. And for what? She's like, we're doing the best that we can. It's and she's like, you're not fighting with the Bible. She's like, you're not doing that anymore. You're fighting with energy and intention. And that's why intention is so important. That's why whenever you get a reading, you want to know a man's intentions towards you, because his intentions is going to be what breaks the camel's damn back. Intention is everything. Even though Yes, we need certain things. However, you can fucking take an alchemy symbol and do magic with it. You don't necessarily have to have a herb or even salt, right? You don't, intention is everything. She's like, you're fighting with energy and intention. When you start to focus on the energy, making sure that that energy does not touch you, she's like, don't even trip about the Bible. She's like, that shit was made up. All of it. It's a trick. There was never any fucking crusades. There was never any moment where any man was able to fucking kill a bunch of women, or not women, witches. They killed women, yes they did, but they didn't kill no witches. She's like, we ain't never burned. She's like, all that is bullshit. She's like, listen, they lie. That's what they do. They lie. They lie to instill fear. She's like, what is witchery? Crops. Witchery is crops. It's agriculture. It's bounty. It's abundance. It's nature. She's like, that what the fuck? That whole Bible thing, that ain't nothing, that's some shit that they made up. She's like, what are you calling the Jesus for? He doesn't even exist. And I believe her. And I'll never believe anything else. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. And you know what? Don't even come into my business with that. We done. We done, because every single time, like I'm gonna tell y'all something straight up and down. When you know what, you give a person a pen and a paper to draw or write on, and you're giving them power. You're giving them creativity. You give somebody a Bible and you're giving them bullshit. And the fact of the matter remains is that I am not a woman or a witch that needs anybody to give me shit. Since when? And the experiences that I've been having the past year, it's been going on for a fucking year, because prior to that, it wasn't going on. My children have been used for these people to fuck with me. That's it. That, you know what? If I ever did a flash sale, or if I ever sucked a dick for a man to give me some fucking money, I'm not talking about a bunch of men. I'm talking about one man. If I ever if I ever gave sexual favors to a man for money, I did it for my kids, because I didn't want them to suffer. The battle that I'm fighting with fucking men that don't fucking deserve my attention any fucking way. So you know what? I'm gonna tell y'all something. Hey, and you know what? Especially these black men. I I have black sons, but you know what? On a romantic capacity, I will never touch y'all. Y'all got lower vibrational energy. Y'all do all kind of shit. We done. I'm honestly thinking about being fucking done dating black men completely and totally, like straight up and down. I don't, because that's all that came from. Literally, prior to allowing a black man, you know what I'm saying, around me, literally my family was secure. We had security. We had security. And you know what? That was my fault. That was my fault. I take responsibility for that. But you know what? You take responsibility for years and years and years of your fuck shit. You gonna have to take responsibility for that. So I don't even want to hear it. I don't even want to hear it. I don't. And you know what? I'm not giving my energy no more to any man like that. And they're gonna fuck around and find out that that fucking religion does not fucking exist. And that's why they're constantly vampirically and parasitically contacting you. If you ever have a man that's flexing that fucking Bible at you, right? And then he's saying that you ain't shit, and that you a witch, and you somehow ain't shit. But then for some reason, when you like, okay, well, I'm fine. Okay. I'm sorry you feel that way. I guess I'll see you, maybe not next lifetime, you know. And then when you stop talking to them, what are they doing? They're still pursuing you. They're contacting you. They want to make some kind of fucking contact with you. It just is what it is. You know why? Because you need us. But then they come around with some kind of police power. So the police over here has said, hey, listen, we know what's happening. Let us know. And we're going to put out some warrants for people's arrest for doing this because they already know. And that's why I will always stick with my spirits. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not and you know what? It's like, what the fuck? Do you think that life is a game? So when you tell these men, when they're like, well, let's part ways or whatever, and you go your way and I go mine, and when you do that, they want to create instability and invade you. And when they know that they have created that instability and they've invaded you, now they want to abandon you. Now they doing the abandonment thing. What the fuck? You know what? Yeah. Yeah. So we getting ready to, I think in the morning, guys, we're gonna go ahead and pack up and leave from here again. Get your orders in to get into Maybon because we're leaving here in the morning. And we're going somewhere else. You know, you know what? All of you stupid ass men that worship the Bible, which is really just a concept of self worship, where you hate women, you don't ever need to know where the fuck we at. You need to stay away from my fucking family. And you know what? I will be following up with the fucking police since you decided that you wanted to flex this bullshit at me because for some reason you got pussy envy or some shit. I have no fucking idea. So we packing up and we leaving in the morning. Okay. Since people want to play games, make sure that y'all get y'all orders in. I'm letting you know right now, I am no longer coddling anybody anymore. If you are a client, I am going to let you know straight up and down. The work that I have done for you has been done. You using that Bible is not doing nothing but taking you through a regression. I will not have it in my company no more. I don't care. I'm sorry. It's got to end somewhere. So anybody that is, once you take the pagan path, that's it. You don't paganism. Paganism is what they call the original, and it's a broad term basically for non-belief in bullshit. Because you're actually hurting me. And then I've even got some clients that, or they're like, well, Jesus and da 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 da, and I'm like, I'm not having that shit no more. I'm not. I'm sorry. Witches don't work with Jesus because Jesus does not exist. I'm done talking about it. All that mythical bullshit. All I know, what I know is the earth and the universe. That's what I know. I know the earth and the universe, and the roots of this earth is what I know. All that other made up shit, a talking fucking snake, a fucking what the fuck is that other shit? Hey, we're done here. We're done here. Seriously. I am fucking done with that shit. Honestly, as a fucking pagan, I can tell you straight up and down, the only thing that I have seen talking is a candle. Candles will talk. They'll make all kind of noise. A talking snake, no. A fucking talking dog, no. A fucking animal moving its lips and shit and talking, that doesn't fucking exist. Now I do believe that animals, like I do believe that they have a language that their humans can understand. But we done with that bullshit. Okay? So I'm done. I don't even want to hear it. I don't even want to hear it anymore. Yeah, it is. It's mind control, and it's stupid as hell. You know what's crazy is that all I do is work. Work doesn't necessarily have to include physical labor, but that's what I do is I work. I'm constantly working for people to tell me that I'm fucking lazy. But funny how your fucking Bible was invented because of lazy motherfuckers that didn't want to get up and fucking do the fuck they were supposed to do. That, you know, this is all about agriculture. That's what the fucking Bible is talking about. That's what slavery was about. People picking cotton and shit, and not just black people, but people picking cotton and working out in the fucking fields, which we don't even have to worry about anymore because technology allows us. Ain't nobody out there really picking apples. Who the fuck, unless you own a private farm, you know, and you pick your own apples, which I respect. Ain't nobody doing that as far as like the whole world. You know, agriculture is being mass produced, fruits and vegetables and grain and shit. And our meat supply is being mass produced, or unless you have a private farm with animals. I do not even want to hear that anymore. I don't even want to hear it anymore. Hey, don't come at me about no damn Bible. If you are a Christian and you come at me ever again, hey, don't get mad. Let me tell you something. Your energy is bad. And you believe in something that's not even based on the concept of this earth. This earth has nothing to do with what you have been taught to believe. So, if you are a Christian, please don't come to my business. You know how I can tell when it's a Christian that comes to my business? It seems like I get blocked. Like it just seems like it blocks up everything. And so I asked Hecate, I did, because I confronted Hecate. I said, well, then why would you let that happen? Why would you let that happen? She's like, well, first of all, um, the way that she explained it to me is that, we have to set an intention for that to not happen. And she's like, being that, that's why she had me do all that timeline shifting work. She had me do my sabbatical revival, the witches Sabbath revival. She had me do that. She's like, because they have been they are very parasitic. That religion actually turns people in to parasites. That religion within itself, it does. And we can call it the Most High. It ain't got nothing to do with that Bible. She's like, and see, y'all remember that show True Blood about the vampires? I'm gonna give y'all an example. Notice how in that show, basically the vampires ran the church. They when they showed like the past when the vampires was attacking people, they I believe that the parasites are in the fucking church and they're stealing from us. These fat ass, greedy ass, piece of shit ass men sitting up there trying to act like they're fucking holier than thou while taking everything from us energetically and everything, and then telling us we ain't worth a fucking damn. While they sit they fat asses over there, they fucking so fucking fat that they fucking blood pressure is fucking high. They got diabetes and shit. Cause they fat asses is always trying to eat up all the fucking food from the fucking kids. I can promise you right now, while all those kids are over there fucking starving in Gaza and what's the other place? It's a fat ass fucking man eating and shitting all damn day. His ass don't deserve to eat. He's sitting up there starving. Those people over there are fucking starving over in Gaza and in Palestine. They are literally starving millions of fucking people to death over there. While these fat fucking fuckers are fucking eating and getting fat, sitting up there looking fucking stupid. You men are fucking failures. That's a fucking fact. The men in power, you're fucking failures. Not only do y'all need to get food to them, y'all need to get aid to those people. You need to fucking leave us alone. You need to pay us. We need to sue y'all asses. And you know what? I am spiritually chopping. I am spiritually uh and I'm not mad. Look, I have my sons with me. My sons are perfect. So don't think that I'm mad at my sons. I'm not mad at my sons at all. They cannot help the world that I brought them into. Okay? Predicated by my father, who my father pretty much sold, all of our fathers sold us out to that bullshit too. Okay? So my sons are good as gold. I would cut off my fucking right arm to feed my sons right fucking now. And my daughters, them too, but my sons are with me. And they've been under attack by fat, funky ass, fucking old ass, retarded men. Because they want to take my sons and make them like them. So I don't even want to hear it. My sons are good. I love my sons. I gave birth to them. I'm talking about all other men. I am any man that has done me dirty. I am castrating you because you are not a fucking man. What the fuck is that shit? Hell, I can take care of my goddamn self. And then, and you know what? And I was unfair to Hecate. You know, she was really patient with me today because I said, Hecate, I said, what is going on? She's like, hey, we're trying our best. We are really trying our best, Jamila. That I said, well, Hecate, aren't you're supposed to be more powerful than these men? And she said, we are. She said, but they're messing with your time. She's like, she's like in the past week, in the past 2 weeks, she's like, hundreds of hours of your time is being wasted and taken. She's like, it's because of time. So that's one of the reasons why they always want you to, especially with the situation, because once I get back home, I'm not going to be in this situation. I'm gonna, I'm not gonna have to pay rent by 11 and all that bullshit, or 12. I'm not gonna have to pay it, right? I'll be able to sit down, save up my money, and get into my house or whatever. But she's like, they have been delaying you, they have been fucking with you and doing all this stuff with delays because they're sick. She's like, and they've been doing it not with spiritual power. She's like, they're using the powers of the mundane. There is nothing mundane about Hecate. There's nothing mundane about her. She's like, they're using mundane tactics, which and so it did make me want to contact that defects lady and tell her, like, hey, did you know that you got us thrown out of our because of what you did? And then plus over here in Georgia, they selling kids, drugging people. It's real corrupt. It's real corrupt, man. And that don't have nothing to do with my money. I make money healing people. I make money doing spiritual work for people. And what frustrates me, you know, every single client that just goes straight laced with witchcraft gets awesome results. Why y'all feel the need to go and read the Bible and pray to the Bible? It cancels out. You know what? I'm gonna tell you what the Bible is. And Jesus, it's a void. That's the void right there. So what you do is I connect you to source, and then you go and you read a Bible, and everything goes into the void. And even though you can sense that what I'm doing is working, you know it's working, but then you go and you injure yourself and you go and you read the Bible. None of my clients are even supposed to be keeping a Bible in their house. It's a void, including Psalms. It's a void. Why are we being bombarded with the whole Bible thing? Is it really what it is, and then they want to say we begging. No, we're not. We've given you everything. You've taken everything from us. And then for some reason, they keep holding on to this concept of the blood of Jesus and sacrifice, but that's not how it works, because they will get what they want to get out of you. I've had clients even do that to me. They'll get what they think that they got out of me, and then they'll get scared and they'll try to sacrifice me like Jesus or something. And that shit don't even exist. That whole concept don't even exist. It doesn't. It's not even real. What's real is nature. What's real is the universe and alchemy. That is what's real. There's no such thing is, and it's the goddess. It's because the reason why women should be special is because we're the one that brings forth life. But the way men look at it is they just look at it as a burden because they're so hemmed up and caught up in their need to limit themselves that they have limited us. Hell, maybe I should be a lesbian and be with another witch because and it's fucked up. It's fucked. It's complete. Like what the hell is wrong with you? So we're get your orders in, guys, and we're gonna leave it here in the morning. The place that we went after the other place, we're gonna go ahead and leave in the morning. That way the evildoers won't know where the fuck I'm at all. We're not gonna stay here. It's not meant. We're gonna go ahead and leave. And we're gonna go to another location where this person doesn't know, so that he can't take up any more of my time. I'm sorry, I gotta say it. And then telling me to get a job when I already have one. Why in the fuck, as a fucking empress, the fuck would I need to fucking work at fucking McDonald's, you motherfucker? Are you stupid? I mean, my son can go get hired at McDonald's, but we planning on flying up out of here in like 3 fucking days. We ain't going, but the fuck you gonna go and work for 3 days? We're not staying in Georgia. Let me do my demon voice. We're not staying in Georgia. The fuck? I'm 48 fucking years old. I worked at McDonald's when I was fucking 16 years of age. What the fuck would I am an empress? Are you stupid? You know what? Everybody that believe in that shit, I'm gonna watch your ass die. Straight up and down. While y'all send these people around like fucking squirrels and shit, collecting energy. And that's why all them spirits that y'all created, them parasitic spirits, they don't have no power. They can't feed off of nothing. We destroyed them with salt, just like your fucking leeches. You kill a goddamn fucking leech with salt. One of them damn things that be leeching and shit. What do they call a snail or something? It's like one of them damn things that'll suck you. We killed them with salt. We done with that bullshit. How dare y'all? And the reason why I'm gonna tell you straight up and fucking down, the reason why they starving those people over in Gaza is because they are feeding off of them. They are feeding off of their fucking life force over in Gaza and in Palestine. The reason why they are denying those people food is because of that. And you know what? I'm sorry. I got to look out for me and mine. I don't mind heading a coven. It don't even have to be a permanent coven to get to stop that situation. But me and my family, literally, and y'all don't want to donate to me. Y'all don't want to donate. Y'all don't want to make shit easier for me, do you? But yet I would be a very powerful ally for Gaza and Palestine. Ain't nobody came to me. Why you ain't came to me? Why you going to all these other people? You done went to all these other people and now them kids are over there starving to fucking death. Because you trusted somebody else, sis. Why? If you'd have came to me, we'd have had it taken care of. Now, I already did the work to make sure that that fucking, oh, what the fuck? This is a pathetic ass fucking person. I already did the work to make sure that they didn't nuke the whole goddamn place. And it worked. I'm sure other witches was doing work to stop the nuclear fallout, but I was one of them. I already did that. Why would you leave me and abandon me? Do you know what the fuck do you know what women like me did? And you want to, oh, well, then maybe we all got to die. Do you realize that literally you can go and look back? What did I do? I got punished for it by people that ain't even really got no real power. And then I ain't got to leave the earth. You leave the earth. My kids ain't got to leave the earth, or my grandkids don't have to leave the earth. Your failure of an ass need to leave the earth because you didn't do shit when they was talking about blowing us all up. Your dumb ass. You so blind and crippled and fucking stupid that you was getting ready to fucking let the whole world get blown the fuck up. So I don't even want to hear it. We, the witches, we the ones. I could feel other witches doing it with me. That's why the blowback wasn't that difficult. It wasn't. Because we got Trump together. We got him together. And that psychopath over there. And you know what? They better stop doing them dealings with that nuclear shit because you need to quit threatening to blow people up. And I'm the only one that said it. And you know what? I'm still alive. And what the fuck they gonna do? They can't touch me. Cause I am God. I'm the closest you gonna get to it now. I can fucking say that shit. While everybody will sit around and go, oh, well, we don't like that black bitch. We don't like that black bitch. Oh, somebody dropped revenge porn on her. Oh, she's worthless. Oh, she's trash. Because a man. Because of a man. Fuck off. So and so, the sorcerer supreme, while you motherfuckers gotta try to feed off of me. Then you got the fucking nerve to fucking get mad when you can't feed from me. That's why they attack. When you get them out of your energy, when you figure out how to get them completely out of your energy, and you go back on that timeline and you take all the fucking energy they done fucking stole directly from you and your loved ones. Now they want to pull, oh, I don't, but why can't we have your energy? Bitch, if you don't fucking learn how to fucking harness it, if you don't learn how to go to source, I'ma smack some of these hoes. I'm so sick of these dumb ass hoes. If you don't take your ass to source, well, I saw Aaliyah in that movie, Spirits of the Damned. And I feel, no, you're not a vampire, you're a fucking parasite. Yes, I do believe in the ancestors, and the ancestors several generations later do not want us tied up in spiritual war. They would really love. Do you think that the ancestors fought for us to just be in war and miserable every fucking day? Hell, they might as well have just stayed slaves. It would have been easier. Why would they fight for our fucking freedom for us to continue? That's just like the Native Americans fought for fucking freedom. A lot of them died, and here we are in this day and age, still at war. They didn't want that for us. So anyway, y'all need to. I'm gonna tell y'all straight up and down, and I'm gonna be giving pink slips. I'm cutting people off. If you listen, I'm sorry because you fucking with my time. I have put myself at risk way too much. And some of my clients, I done had to go to battle with oh my God, y'all have no idea what the fuck I have battled. Clients with enemies in Haiti, clients with enemies in Cuba. These people over here going overseas and paying people to put fucking curses on you. And you don't think you have to pay me for helping you with that shit? So you can go and say, well, I know that you need food, water, and shelter to survive, Jamila, but I'm gonna go and I'm gonna pray to a God that doesn't exist, obviously. I'm gonna go pray to the Christian God, and then I'm supposed to become a sacrifice, me and my babies after I fucking battled 10 fucking countries for you. Haiti, literally, I've had to battle with practitioners in Haiti, Jamaica, not Africa, no one in Africa, but I've had to battle practitioners in these particular countries where people have went, the UK, all of them. I've literally had to do all kinds of work to help my clients, and then my clients literally, a lot of them, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm not saying they have betrayed me, but you're making it harder because you know what I'm saying? That's pretty much what we dealing with right now. And yeah, I fucking learned. I did. I learned a lot, especially when that shit kept coming over here from Haiti. And it was shit. It's still shit coming over here from Haiti. In fact, we're being attacked by Haiti, like spiritually, like we're in a spiritual battle. Where do y'all think? I'm not even going to go into that, but some of these people will go to these other countries and they'll pay these people to fucking curse you. And then you'll come to me with a whole bunch of shit going on, even in Palau. Palau, this one client that and she done pissed me off for real because she knows that she owes me money. This one client that she literally got people, a poor country in Palau, attacking her, and she had the nerve to have an attitude with me. Like, it's like, are you fucking kidding me? And got the nerve to be mad at me. I'm like, the hell, it ain't my fault that you, because her family owns land over there and her family has money. So these people are attacking her and and spiritually attacking her. And what the fuck, am I supposed to die for you? I'm not gonna do it. That, hey, So, I am looking for new clients. I am, because a few of my clients, they felt like, first of all, you are that, this one particular client that I'm talking about was already doing dirtball bad because for years she kept being attacked by these people. She just kept having all this stuff going on, right? And the problem is not whether or not, I do feel that sometimes y'all bad spirits will try to merge with our timelines and our existence. But the problem is your refusal to pay us for the work that we're doing. And then the attitude, and then switching it up, coming to us to get work done, but then switching up and going to the Bible. Hey, if that Bible was fucking real, would you add to it ever came to me? So let me come to you, refuse to pay you, and then go and talk to the fucking void. Oh my God. In fact, really? And then then sit up here and look at me and call me a nigress, and I'm just somebody that you gonna sacrifice even though it ain't never worked. Is it working now? Is it working for you now? And then people thinking that they can hide behind the void of the enemies on the internet. Please stop. Please stop. Hey, either you with me or you against me. And you know what? I'm going to always prevail. But I am really highly discouraging clients. Please do not talk. Can you give me some water? Oh, here it is. I highly, please, I'm begging y'all. Please, that's a waste of time. That whole Bible thing is a waste of time. It is. It's to me it is. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? I've actually done this Psalms money spell before. I've done it. And it's worked. But the problem is, here's the problem when it comes to that. A whole bunch of other bullshit is coming up behind it. So what the fuck would it be worth? Why would I not why would I want money that's attached to negative karma? And then why, of all people, am I being forced? They not doing that to no other witches except for Jamila. It's well, I'm pretty sure that they are trying that, but just the whole thing with with the whole obsessive nature, and then people actually looking at me like I'm weak. Wow, like I'm the weak one. Hold on. So isn't our strength connected to our mind? I thought our strength was connected to our mindset. And yes, I am very righteous and just. Not once the past since I started my practice have I said, "Oh, let's sacrifice some babies and some women." I've never done that. I don't understand why you would diss me at all, but then kiss the asses of people that are literally terrorizing women and children. Listen, a man that is terrorizing women and children is worthless and he is worthy of nothing but death. I don't want to hear about no Christ consciousness or none of that shit. I really don't. And I'm tired of men with that bullshit. I'm tired of you men. I'm tired of it. And I banish all of the negative energy of all of these men away from me. And I did it. I did a salt alchemy working. I don't want their energy near me at all. If you a man that is on the same mindset of me, the moment you start talking that religion bullshit, or the woman is underneath the man and all that shit, you gotta go immediately. Immediately. The moment you start showing aggression, talking about that's your masculinity, immediately you gotta go. Immediately. I'm done. I'm not doing it. Yeah, I am tired of men. I really am. And I'm not talking about just a romantic man. I can go and find a romantic partner. That's not a problem. The problem is men as a whole worldwide. Every time I look at that fucking fucker over there sitting up there doing harm to all them fucking people over there, in Gaza and in Palestine. I stand with those people. I sure in the fuck do. Because it's wrong. That's why. Fuck that. Those people ain't never done nothing to me. Those people have never done anything to me. And if it was a practitioner located in that area, trust me, my spirits would not kill the whole country. You know, they wouldn't do that. That would be overkill. My spirits would go for that person. They would find that person. And people be thinking that way. Yeah, I had somebody over there in Haiti and now they at war. How the hell they at war and people dying and getting shot and going through all these changes because of your problem with one fucking person? Please stop trying to feel so fucking special. That's the problem, is the evil of men. Yeah. Uh R Miles. I am not in Christ consciousness. I'm a greedy bitch. I like to eat. I like to feed my children. I'm not trying to send my children through 40 days of fucking fasting. That would be against the fucking law. I have to have food to feed my children. I'm running a business. I am a witch. What the fuck does Christ consciousness have to do with fucking witches? Nothing. I'm sorry, hon. Said no witch. I'm in Christ consciousness. This is what I don't understand about you people. Do you think you can do that just because I'm black? Did my father send you over here? What the fuck? Hell, fuck love and light. I don't want to eat macaroni and fucking hot dogs. I want to eat half of a goddamn brisket and some fucking potatoes. I don't give a fuck. Hey man, I'm done with that shit. I don't give a fuck what happens. Fuck that shit. I'm done. You can go, make room for my real clients to come through. We done. That is not, ain't no Christ consciousness. Christ was homeless. He had to fast for 40 days because he didn't have no food. I don't want to fast for 40 days. The fuck kind of shit? Hey, hey, I have to have food to feed my children. I'm running a business of witchery. That's what I decided to do. There should not be no day ever that I don't have enough food in my fucking refrigerator for my children. I shouldn't have to feed my children fast food. If that was the case, I could have went to the where we at now. What the fuck did I come over here to pay for a fucking stove to cook for my fucking kids? I could have saved my goddamn money for food. And am I supposed to go get on welfare or something? Kiss my ass. I'm saying it right fucking now. And it's all because men want to be above and on top of a woman. When I was making six figures, men had a problem with it and they've been trying to keep me down. I'm gonna tell you something. Your dicks is cut off. I'm castrating every man that's been stalking and doing that shit to me and my children. Fuck off. Straight up and down. You know what you've been doing. Taking up my time and shit. We leaving here in about 6 hours. So we're gonna pack up and go. We're gonna get things ready to get the fuck up out of here because y'all wanna fall for the fucking okey doke. Listen, we're done. We're done. If you're doing any of that religion shit, don't come at me with that shit. I don't want it. I don't because I don't like to be inconvenienced and I don't like to fucking wait for nothing. And what y'all been doing is using false shit. And then a lot of men heard me say, ain't none of you men gonna send me to the welfare line. And that's exactly what the fuck y'all trying to do at the age of fucking 48. So I am an empress who literally have had faggot ass men trying to strip me of my power. Fuck you. I listen, R Miles. Unless you can send if y'all can make three, four, and actually, like seriously, like I'm gonna tell y'all something. Do y'all know that I'm used to making 600-700 a day? The fuck is my money? And what use am I gonna do to anybody else if I don't have it? I'm used to making anywhere between $300 and $600 per day. I am a fucking empress. You cannot stop that and tell me that I gotta be in Christ consciousness and I need to pray. When I was doing that, there was not starving children over in Gaza. What's going on? Why are we sitting by idle while these men sit there and let children starve to death? Exactly, Unicali. Exactly. I don't trust Jesus. I think that what he does is he baits and switches, is what I don't trust Jesus. I don't. I don't trust him. Give you a few scraps and shit and tell you that you need to be better, which you ain't did. And here's another thing, sis. Let me tell you about this. Why are people talking to me like I'm on drugs? That's another thing that's been pissing me off. I've never done drugs in my fucking life. And it just seemed like so is that the Christ consciousness? Is that what that is? I called my cousin like a month ago. This was like a month or two ago. And, I was going to ask my cousin if she wanted to drive back to Kansas City together because, she's been having a hard time down here too. She going to say, first of all, I'm glad you called me. And I'm glad you still got your phone. And I'm glad you. I'm like, whoa. I'm like, hold on. Why are you talking to me like I'm some crackhead, a fucking crazy person? Just what the fuck? I'm not on drugs. Why am I being treated and living the life of a fucking drug addict? And then people actually treating me like that too. Like you got to get it together. I am together. The hell are you talking about? You got to get yourself together. Uh I think it's ridiculous. Hey, AM, whoever that is. I believe Unicali, it's okay, sweetie. It's okay. I think I know who that is. AM. I don't take donations. I run a business. And what you fuckers have been trying to do is you've been trying to make it look like your Bible is more powerful than the fucking divine goddess empress that brought people into this world. Yeah. So that's the issue. Unicali is okay. Nobody is forced to do anything. You're not forced to buy readings. You're not forced to do that. You're not forced. I don't have a Bible to burn. I already burned the Bible. I don't even have my Bible ashes. I don't have that, you know. But the point is that I'm making, the point that I'm making is that number one, society has often done this to where y'all let a man run amok, and I'm tired of that. You know what I'm saying? You're fine, but yeah, I could use some donations right now. I could. Sometimes I need to rest too. I've been working my ass off, and I don't even, literally, I am not appreciated for what I do. That last time, I'll go in and link the video to y'all. I still got the doll in my thing. Maybe I need to put maybe I need to do something with that doll. I made and did the work to stop them from blowing us up. These crazy fuckers was getting ready to start making plans to blow up countries. And so is anybody ready for nuclear fallout even in another country? No, because that's going to pollute our air and we're going to get sick and start dying. So I was one of the witches that said, whoa, I immediately went into action. I put up the video. I felt like I was being spiritually attacked. My goddess showed up, and literally ain't nobody over here died. Ain't nobody over here got killed. So that's what Hecate was saying. Like, you are literally, the world is going through so much evil right now. She's like, we're doing the best that we can. You see what I'm saying? No, AM, it's okay. I'm not trying to show you hate, but I feel like you're telling her to donate. And really, honestly, I could take donations now because my money is being filtered. Any money that I get is being cleansed as it comes in, because there's spirit and energy attached to money. Okay. So when it comes into us, we don't want it to have bad spirits on it. But I don't understand why, anybody would tell somebody else to donate when you're not doing it. And what I was going to speak on when I was talking before y'all started saying what y'all were saying, I was not shown any appreciation for the work that I did to stop them. They did do, supposedly they did a ceasefire, but now they're over there, from what I can hear, they're starving those kids. They're starving those people, is what they're doing. And at the same time, our diet has been compromised. And then when people know that, you're literally being disruptive and problematic. You're preying on me. You're trying to pray against me. You're sending us negativity. And then and your reaction is to call defects to try to have my kids taken, even though I'm working as hard as possible. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. I've thought about it. I said, shit, let me go out here and let me. And my spirits ain't never had to have me do that. They've never had me do something like that. Like, what the fuck is going on? Are you and where are my clients? Are y'all sleeping? The fuck? Did you get scared of a bunch of men who are weaker than me? I'm gonna tell you something. Every man, including that one with them black ass gums that came on here a couple of days ago, they're all weaker than me. So I'm trying to figure out what the hell's going on. You believe in them The same people that's trying to fucking destroy you. I really, I can't. I can't. And I don't know why y'all keep doing. It's like you know what I noticed? I noticed that it's a cycle and it's weird. It's very weird, and I think that it has something to do with my clients. And I'm thinking that maybe I can't trust y'all because every time a man comes out in social media and starts fucking crying, y'all start like going like almost like what the fuck is going on? And then y'all want me to come on here and beg for money? You know what? Please stop. I'm gonna tell you something. The whole thing with the Christ consciousness, didn't Christ's disciples betray him? No, thank you. I don't want to live in betrayal. So that's why I was talking to Hecate today. And I said, Hecate, I'm like, what the hell is going on? What is going on? Because I questioned her too. And she's like, do you not see the evil that's going on in the world? We're doing the best that we can. And the problem is that y'all believe in too much fake stuff for real. I can tell you that those Sabbaths are very real. And all of a sudden, what a stupid ass man gotta say and a stalker matters. Y'all literally, I feel like people are betraying me for stalkers. Like, why would a stalker get any kind of credibility? Why? Please explain this to me. I'm a little confused. Y'all been doing that. Y'all been giving stalkers credibility. It's a stalker. So they get to sit around and stalk. Oh, trust me, R. Miles, Beelzebub, absolutely, definitely. Because you know what? He will definitely pull through for me. But you know what? What I'm irritated with, what I am irritated with is people playing me as if I'm supposed to, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I think that people have an expectation that a man is supposed to be taking care of me now. And I think that that's a problem too. I think that they believe that this man is just going to give me whatever I want, and and they can save a couple of dollars while I deal with their spiritual shit for free. So this is the reason why, and it's his fault because people shouldn't tell their business. But this is a reason why he's already came out here and said, like, yeah, I don't really give a damn about this bitch. I did what the hell I did for her for them kids. He had already said it. I ain't taking care of her the rest of her life. Now, granted, on the flip side, you know, and but see, that's what I'm saying on yesterday. That's what I'm saying. I think it was yesterday. You know, I was letting people know. I was like, hey, can we get this going so that I don't. It's like y'all trying to force me to depend on a man. Into and I'm not having that because I ain't never had to depend. Since when are women trying to force other women to what the fuck is going on? You know what? Yeah, Beelzebub, Leviathan, Asteroth. I agree. I agree. And fuck every Christian fucking prayer. Fuck off. Mm-hmm. You're right. They did it, Unicali. It was probably like maybe I would say, what year was it? They I think the world regressed. You're right. You're right. I think it may have been in 2023, if I were to guess, that they did. Unicali said them evil motherfuckers were clever. Get everyone to turn away from what works while giving everyone a false god and book. Shaking my head with no fucking power. You're absolutely right. And that's why a lot of the clients, they doing dirtball bad. A lot of my clients that was supposed to like, a lot of the clients that are supposed to be with me long term, especially those clients that had problems for like the past 30 or 40 years, that were supposed to, work work with me, they became compromised because they did go to the Bible. And now they need work done, but they don't have the money to get the work done. They don't. And even the ones that do have the money, they're still going to the Bible. Stop going to the damn Bible. Maybe that's what's wrong with them over there in Gaza and Palestine. Maybe they need to quit praying to that God that ain't doing shit for them. I can guarantee you that they over there praying to the Christian God. And why is that God letting that happen? Huh? And they praying to that God. Makes no fucking sense. That's why I don't even want to deal with it. That's why I don't even want to deal. I don't even care to deal with it because hell, I'm barely surviving with me and my children. While they pray to a God that basically be like, give me a human sacrifice. So literally, these people literally and then it doesn't even work. You know what works? Alchemy and actually doing the work. That's what works. That's what works is witchcraft. It's been working. I've been in business for years. It ain't changed. Now they want to go in. Well, I'm going back to because today I listen. I am not converting to Christianity, and you know what? I will prevail. I'm not doing it because you know what? If Christianity was real, it wouldn't be no need for me to convert to shit. To me, it just seemed like somebody playing around with our lives like it's a damn game, is what it looks like to me. That's what it's looking like to me, y'all. They clowns, them clowns over there blowing up them kids and starving them kids and stuff, and they doing the same thing over here. That's why I said, I'm sorry, sir, I can't trust you. I can't trust you. And then no man that is not married to a woman should be in social media trying to preach her out of the damn. Wait a minute, who was that said something about the black gums? That dude over there in Michigan with the black gums. He was trying to preach to me. If listen, if I met a husband that said, "Hey, I got millions of dollars, I'm about to take care of you and treat you well," then maybe you could thump the Bible at me. But I don't even think a man ain't no shit. Ain't no man with millions of dollars gonna thump no Bible at nobody because that ain't how he got millions of dollars. Shit. Broke ass man with black ass gums gonna come on here and thump the damn Bible at me while not having no fucking money. While even though I'm not doing the best that I've ever done because I'm constantly being fucking besieged, constantly every goddamn fucking day. constantly having my time wasted, constantly having people play around with my damn time, and you thumping a damn Bible at me while having no money. I probably done earned more money than you have, even though I'm not happy with or satisfied with the money that I've made. I'm not in my business, because there's a problem. And that's false power. Ain't no man on this earth making a goddamn YouTube video talking shit really got no actual real power. So tell me what's really going on. What's really good? I mean, am I being taken advantage of? Don't nobody give a fuck? Okay. You know what? This is what I planned on doing then. I'm going to tell y'all something. I was thinking, hey, because you know what? I have been protecting the very same people that have been literally betraying me and judging me from that archetype of male, of energy. And that's why I was saying, I was like, I'm no longer going to be protecting anybody. I'm not. I'm not doing it anymore. And you know what? We'll see where the chips fall. Because as far as I'm concerned, every Bible thumping man ain't did nothing to me but betrayed me. And you know what? You can't say, well, it's because of witchcraft and you know and it was this woman and I felt her spiritual energy. I'm sorry, my standards of a man are set higher than that. If I as a woman can stay loyal to you and stay on point, who gives a fuck about what a weak bitch does? But yeah, I have had weak bitches trying to fuck with my time. What they got to do with you as a man? You supposed to be backing me up. So I don't even want to hear it. You can, hey, I can do, a person can do better by themselves. I don't say I can do bad by myself, because that's wishing bad on yourself. I can do better and have done better. Literally, I was celibate for years, wasn't doing that. Literally, tell me if men are not a problem. I literally was very abundant, making 300 to 600, 700, sometimes $1,000, sometimes 1,500 per day. Per day. Soon as you bring your sorry ass around, all of a sudden the money stop. What that tell me? What does that tell me? How the fuck I'm gonna go from being very abundant, and when you bring your ass around, all of a sudden I'm going through famine and fucking homelessness? How is that happening? And you expect that to reflect poorly on me? All we got to do is ask PayPal for the records. I got records of my money. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, and you know, I'm done with the whole Bible shit. I'm literally taking back my power from the Bible. Anything that I've done involving the Bible, I take my power back. I ain't about to change nothing. I ain't about to redo nothing. But anywhere where I've used the Bible in the past couple of days, because it's a trick. It was like it almost was trying to make me think that it was getting ready to, like But then it was like, no, not really. Not really. And I'm talking about specifically as far as like manifestation. I'm gonna tell y'all what's gonna help is that salt alchemy work. Because we got to get these people out of our energy and our timeline. And I'm telling y'all, this is what we need to do. I've been going back to the day I was born, taking my fucking energy and power back. Mm-hmm. Because all that time in your timeline, um, your blessings have been getting stolen. And then not only that, your life force and energy has been getting stolen. And they be looking at you like you crazy when you look halfway decent. And what I'm gonna have to do is take all my energy back, and this time they ain't coming for my energy no damn more. Yeah, you're right. I don't like the Bible. I don't like all that bullshit. I don't like the whole thing where it says, don't it say something about delayed but not denied? Kiss my ass. Yep, I hear you, Unicali. Kiss my ass with all that delayed but not denied. Hell, how long we supposed to be delayed? It's absolutely ridiculous. Anywho, I don't know why you men have. You know what? I'm actually very resentful. I'm very resentful of it. I am. It's not fair. Because y'all know when I first started my practice, I worked with Kali Ma, Lakshmi, and Lord Ganesha. And they was making ends meet like a mother sucker. And I can still work with them. They have no problem with me working with one of the reasons why I ended up going to the spirits of the infernal is because the church kept throwing death at me. They kept threatening to kill me and my kids. That's the reason why I went to that was the reason why I went to the spirits of the infernal. So I can't be nothing but grateful because they've kept these stupid ass fucking people from killing us. And y'all better believe that shit. And if you feel like we deserve to die, well, then you don't fucking deserve my help any damn way. The fuck? Die for what? Kill us for what? What the fuck did we do? They was literally threatening our lives just the other day, wishing death on my kids. And then people gonna come back and talk to me, talking about, you got to get it together. Hold on, you just wish death on me and my kid. That's it. Absolutely fucking ridiculous. Anyway, yeah, so we'll figure out what it is that we're gonna do. We always do. We always get it figured out. But I know one thing. I'm not trusting no man no more like that. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Yeah, it was the Christians that came over here and flagged my channel. Which I told Ekate, I said, well, I said, well, that shouldn't have none. Ekate agrees. She's like, well, your channel being flagged shouldn't have anything to do with it, and it doesn't. But literally on this earth, they always breathing and talking and shit. I wish that all of these corrupt ass men would just shut the fuck up. They all need to be goddamn brain dead. All these corrupt men running around here with this damn agenda. Shut up. Just always talking with they hot ass breath. Shut up. So that's literally what we're dealing with is energy. Ain't no spirits of the Bible. Ain't nothing like that. It's just pure energy. Pure energy and intention that we're dealing with. So basically, they're practicing witchcraft. And then also, they're trying to flex the fact that they're men. Trust me, there's no real man that is doing that to any woman or child. And y'all look stupid doing that. Okay. And see, it's so fucking bizarre, uh, that they continue to do that shit. And I'm gonna tell you something. Exactly. Hot breath and black ass gums. This is what they do it. And ain't got no money, ain't got no money while hanging with a group of people. You know what I'm saying? And then trying to make you question your right to exist and shit. In the meantime, going down to the damn welfare office and shit. I ain't been on no damn welfare in 10 damn plus years, and I ain't about to get on it. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. If y'all keep listening to them, this whole world is gonna go to ruin. And you know what? I'm gonna get my clients and my disciples, and we gonna all be rich and wealthy while y'all sitting up there with that bullshit. I can't do no work for y'all if I don't have supplies and resources and a place to live and food. And then also you got to think about it, especially if I've done work for you, it's important for you to make offerings to these spirits too. It's important to do that. Why? Because it's a show of appreciation and veneration. How simple can that be? Very simple. They've given us so much information that's been valuable. It's pretty much what we get from them. Okay, so that's just like with the timeline shifting and going back. Because I'm telling you, I went all the way back to my date of birth. I went back to certain times when I started talking to people. I went back to certain dates that I met people, and I took it back. I took it all back. And that information is valuable. What is mine, I take back, and what I have is very abundant. Are you fucking kidding me? Shit. And then telling folk to to not do what they're supposed to be on their path to do, but sell drugs or sell fucking kids or some shit, or sell, like, get the fuck out, or sell some ass or something. Get the fuck out of here. Low lifes. Anyway, y'all, let me get up off of here. It would help if y'all would start donating to me. It would help. Because I took quite a big hit when I kind of, uh, went in on saving the world from being blown up. But here's the thing, Unicali. I'm glad you say that. You said that Unicali said that's why they want us broke in poverty. They know if we are wealthy, they know we be more advanced. We're advanced anyway. We're advanced anyway. Withholding, messing with our money and our time, we're still beating their fucking asses. I'm telling you. Every drop, every penny of money that they stole from us has done nothing but taken their health. Okay? It's done nothing but taken their health because they stole from us. They've been miserable, which is why they and literally when you try to extend the olive branch, I'm like, okay, well, here's an olive branch. Let me make you happy. These people are like in a fucking void. You're like, okay, I know you made mistakes. I know you did that. I love you. I forgive you. Let me heal you. And then they like, no, I wanted to do it my way. And my way was retarded. But, money or no money, I'm still more powerful than all of them. But the problem is that I'm going to tell you something. Men throughout this world are abusing women and children. That's a fact. That's a fact. A lot of these men that are in power are suffering the women and children. It's not going to get better worshiping their religion. It's not going to get better kissing their fucking feet. It's not going to get any better. Women have to stand up and we have to fight. And we don't have to fight with guns. The fuck? We're women. We're witches. We can change the situation. But people are not, y'all not taking care of the people that are able to do that. Y'all sitting up here, you know what I'm saying? And I'm sorry, it's a lot of women that have been dropping the ball as well. It's a lot of women that have been dropping the ball. The last woman on this earth that was the greatest of all, the MVP, was my mother. Because when my mother was alive, we never went through anything. As soon as my mama died, oh my God, you know what I'm saying? But my mother gave me the wisdom to make it without her. That don't even get that shit twisted. She gave me the wisdom and the power to make it and without her. You know what I'm saying? But you could just tell that it was different. It was different. That's why I keep my mama close by me. I don't want nobody else trying to get to my mama. Don't talk about my mama. I want my mama. You take your mama. Shit. You know what I'm saying? My mom was MVP. My mom was VIP. My mom was the shit. And it was a great loss when she died. And I don't know exactly why she died. It wasn't me. They tried to blame it on me. I'm like, my mom gave birth to me. How the fuck I'ma kill my mama? I was all the way over in damn They tried to remember how stupid they were. That's why I said you shouldn't listen to them. Remember how stupid they were when my mother first died back in 2021? They tried to say that I did death magic on my mama. But that my mama would have fucking whooped my ass. I can't do that. Hell, I'm gonna do death magic on my mama and it actually kill her. Lies. That lady had her front and back and side to side. She was always there, even when she wasn't there. Cause shit changed when my mama died. I'm telling you, it got harder. It did. It got harder. When my mother died, I don't know about nobody else's mama, But I know that when my mama passed away, that shit was not cool at all. At all. Shit. So but when it comes to this internet and online thing, it is not in my intention, nor is it a part of my reality that a bunch of fucking ignorant ass hecklebirds and stalkers can disrupt my business. That's already been taken care of. So what's wrong with everybody else? And I don't want to hear that bullshit, that moral bullshit. I don't. About, oh, well, you did a video and you know what y'all doing that y'all pissing me off. Y'all always trying to force us to be the bigger person. Sometimes being the bigger person ain't the fucking right thing to fucking do. Especially when you dealing with spirit and you dealing with negative energy. And I've literally been getting fucking stalked, threatened, harassed, swatted by a fucking man because of his crazy, stupid ass mama. So they'll do all that. He can threaten people's mamas. He can threaten people's kids. Is that what you're saying? He can disrespect other people's mama as much as they want. But when somebody acknowledges they mama, it's a problem. Get the fuck out of here. And you know what? That's y'all problem. See, I don't have Jim Jones complex. I know exactly what the fuck that person is about. And if y'all are trying to relate me to that black sector and all of that shit, because I heard him last night. I did, because he was crashing out. He was crashing out. And just because I'm saying something about him, he should not make another response, because you should have never been fucking talking to me in the first damn place on the internet. He said that he was promoting people. I said, you know what? I said, I'm done. I said, I'm fucking done. If y'all consider that shit as promotion, when I've been saying it for the longest, no, it is not promotion. I'm not promoting you anymore. I don't want to be promoted through the black sector. Fuck off. And then these goddamn nakers sitting up here trying to make it seem like, well, you got to go through me. You can kiss my motherfucking ass. Yeah, somehow he promoting people. Promoting me how? You're promoting an agenda against me that and so it's just fucked up. And how is he promoting anybody else with this stupid shit? I swear to fucking God, it's unreal. It's unreal. It's unreal. It's unfucking real. It's unfucking real and unfucking believable. Anyway, guys, I'm getting ready to run up to the store real quick. Okay. And I'm gonna get me and the kids a bite to eat. I would really appreciate it if y'all would donate. If you don't want to donate, support my business and buy a reading. I'm confused about why no new people has came up. Do you think those dipshits actually have power because they made a fucking phone call to a CPS worker? Y'all be getting the shit confused. That's mundane. That's not I think that I don't understand it. It's like y'all self-destructive. Yeah, I'm proving my power because that's not no power. You lied. You swatted somebody. So because you was able to pick up the phone and act like a retard, that's powerful? Wow. Wow. Oh man, you really got her, man. You powerful. Ooh. Ooh. You went and disturbed the peace. Ooh. You got fire trucks and shit with your stupid asses showing up, disturbing neighbors and neighborhoods and shit of people. And that means you got power. That's why it's time to put that whole sector in prison. It's time for all them to go to jail. But you know what? It's not been my fucking fault that nothing has been done about the shit. I'm not the police. They should have been in jail years ago out here perpetrating the whole fucking fraud. Cause really, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, okay? I'm trying to literally educate y'all, give y'all some tough love. But to be honest with y'all, I have power to get money out of anybody that I fucking want. I literally can get money out of anybody that I want at any time. It's a fact. I could literally use my power and my spirits to manipulate some money out of anybody. I could literally within minutes. Within minutes. Y'all should give me some credit for the fact that I have not done that. I have not manipulated anybody. All I've done is told the truth and been honest. That should give me credibility for something. I literally, I literally could do a spell, a money spell, and just contact somebody and they give me hundreds of fucking dollars. But why would I do that? Why would I do that to you? I wouldn't do that to nobody. I could, but I'm not. But you know what? What am I supposed to do? Do what I got to do? Would you respect me more? I'm not going to do that. That's just like I've had a couple of clients that I've had to, um, that I've gotten kind of close to that I've had to, get money from. I never manipulated them. I just asked for their help and they gave it. But literally, I could literally do. And that's what's crazy about this situation is that I don't do shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But obviously, I will say this: if you are a client and you are literally, hold on, getting work done for me, and then you're going to the Bible, come on now. I'm telling y'all that Bible is a void. I think that at some point throughout history, I think that the spirits of that Bible got put in a void. And I think that's why they be opening up these portals and stuff to the void. And I think it's a mistake to do that. And we need protection from that. We need to make sure that that shit can't, seriously. And it don't. Yeah, I would not do it. It wouldn't even come back on me, R Miles. It would not come back on me. That's a lie. No, it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't because it would be for everybody's greater good. Because honestly, this is the true facts about the situation. Is that if you give me money, I'm blessing you. That's all it is to it. You're being blessed. Nobody that gives me any money is not getting healing energy or something in return. So actually but so I'm not just gonna take somebody's money like that. I don't do shit like that. So it would not come back on me because I always with me it's give and take, it's a synergy. That's just how I set up. I'm a Cancer. But people have been taking from me. Do you understand that people have been taking from me? And then so bad they was in my energy so bad that they started complaining about the clients. And so then the way that I pay my bills and the way that I sustain my life force was an inconvenience to them, along with the fact that I began to really, really, really protect my energy. And then all of a sudden I'm a problem and I must die and I ain't right. So yeah, that wouldn't be evil, but right now what I'm doing is I'm trying to get people to wake up, as many people as possible, because this doesn't make any sense. And there has been nobody ever. I get people jobs. There's been nobody ever can say that I came into their house, into their life, and was a jinx. I ain't never, no. I bring blessings and prosperity, but why am I not being blessed? And it is because I'm being taken for granted. It is totally, I can tell, I can feel it. And it sucks because I shouldn't be. You know what I mean? I shouldn't be. And then you got people like, here's the whole thing about it. Why would a man in your life compete with your clients and your viewers? That makes no sense. That energy of competition is not good. So you mean to tell me that if I would have, hold on, because this is weird. Well, if you'd have done what I said, you be, because I watched Google Foods make a brisket the other day, and that goddamn brisket was so fucking juicy. I said, "Oh my fucking god, yo!" I said, "What the fuck?" Exactly. I am the epitome of reciprocity, is what I am. So but it's. I don't think it's. I don't blame the clients. I blame the clients for not under. I blame the clients for sometimes going to the Bible and bringing in that energy, because that energy is not good. But it is the fault of men, and their bullshit. And a lot of women will say it. Everything that you going through is because of a fucking man. And for some reason, we got these dipshits running around here, thinking that, because literally, like, it don't even make no sense. These men will go, they be in and out of the hospital, they be taking all these blood pressure medications. Uh, why don't you just do right by the woman, and I'll heal you of your afflictions? Like, that just doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't. I'm not, and I ain't saying nothing else publicly, because because the medical industry, I guess they struggling so bad that they must attack me, people like me. So I can't say that. You know, Otherwise I'll be getting attacked by a bunch of medical lobbyists who, I guess Jamila is a problem. And so I'm not gonna even say nothing. Okay. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna run up to the store. It would help me though if y'all would donate. It would help me out a lot. And I'm not talking about in an hour. I'm not talking about in a day. I'm talking right now. Why have y'all been delaying in getting me donations when I'm the one that fucking did the work that saved you from breathing in toxic fumes of fucking. They literally was, and y'all think that was a joke? They literally was getting ready to start building nuclear bombs to set off on the earth. Why am I being punished? What is it? Everybody want to die? We ready to die. I don't. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. So stop being stingy and cheap and chingy with me, and I'm the one that's doing the fucking work. So that's why I was saying, hell, it actually wouldn't be evil for me to do that. It would not be evil, because people are taking me for granted and taking life in general for granted. While they was talking about while they were talking about the United States of America funding nuclear weapons, People came on here going a geek, a la 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 la, a bloop 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 bloop, a dee 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 dee. Hi, hi, yeah, yeah, yeah. And y'all said, basically, is what y'all did. And y'all said, fuck you, Jamila. You ain't shit. Huh? We gotta go after these witches. What? Jamila, I want my lungs to be burnt. It's just something about burnt lungs that I like. Because I sent out the Batman symbol, which is actually the pentacle. I sent out the pentacle symbol so the other witches do something about it. And y'all done dogged us out since then. We've been doing nothing but fucking complaining. And especially us that do work for people. We've been complaining about y'all sitting up there just fucking us over. And y'all like, yes, we want to die. Well, hey, you on your own. We don't want to die. That's literally what they did, Unicali. They said, bleep, 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 a deek, a deek, 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 and I don't give a fuck. And I'm going to come and tell a joke. And I'm going to say this about you. And bleak, a bleak, a bleak. And it was like, really? Nobody appreciated that. And I think I got some blowback from doing that work too. I definitely got blowback. Not a lot. Not a lot of blowback. I didn't get a lot. But I did get blowback from it. You know, because these men, they moves and they'll be like, fuck it all. Push the button and blow it all up. Why? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Nope, you right, Unicali. Men have fucked up this earth. They have. And not all men, but the ones that have been given power are fucking up. Like that fucking fucker over there. I don't give a shit over there in Gaza or wherever. He just sitting there looking like he about to cry. Probably got mommy issues and shit. He just got that stupid ass look on his damn face. And then we got stupid women running around here talking about, I'm gonna stick by him. What? Unfortunately, I do think it's a Unicali. I agree with you. It's got to be a majority of them because it just don't make no sense. And then these women will get with these men and be totally miserable and fucking come and attack me. This one chick attacked me just last week. Just last week, coming up in my inbox attacking me. It don't make no sense. Just because I told her, I said this phone number is a paid line. I said, unless you have an appointment. And she got mad at me. She probably one of the stalkers on here too, though. I've never seen so many strange ass women. I haven't. It's been strange indeed. I will tell you. Who's Logic? Who is Logic? I don't see Logic. I don't see the person's messages you talking about. Must not have shown up or something. What is he saying, Unicali? Uh, it's because you're a regular in the chat and they're retarded, Unicali. Those are the same people that literally stalk me all day that fucks with my timeline. And we do appreciate your presence here as a supporter. You are a protected Unicali womb. Just FYI. Those are the very same people that decided to waste my fucking time and throw my timeline off. Yeah. But what are they saying though? I can't see what they're saying, hun. It's not showing up on the thing. Hey, Adam. Yeah. Those are the very people. Those are the same people that have been stalking me. I'd like to ask. First of all, tell that person that they shouldn't have been doing what they were doing, because we were actually, y'all. Honestly, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Last week, when they began their invasion, let me tell y'all what happened. Last week, when they began their invasion, I was working my psychic hotline, which I still am, but they've been kind of slow lately, and I was doing fine. Groceries, food, everything. And that came from a woman, one of my female clients had paid me over $600, right? To do some work for her. We were fine. When me and the kids hadn't heard from nobody, it hadn't been no drama. They showed up, reported a false fire, found out where we were at, dropped my documents to that dumbass sector, and then showed up with the police and fire truck to harass us. So ask that person, Unicali, they need to send in some money. Because I've been dealing with a mentally disturbed person that's been doing that. So because we were fine. I had money in savings and everything. And this person forced themselves, which is never gonna happen again. I got forced. Yeah. So that's what that's about. Then also playing around with my business for the past fucking several years, dropping revenge porn, which, to be honest with you, they don't have no power over me anyway. Those people don't have no power over me. They've been doing the same thing for years. It ain't never messed with my finances before. So I just think it's weird. I really do. I think it's weird. But y'all fine. Whoever wants to be in the chat room is fine. The point is, why did you do that? Why did you bother us when we were comfortable? My kids were happy. We were eating every day, all day. And that came from a woman. My client is a woman. Not only did that very same shit, I'm sorry, that client didn't pay me. That client didn't pay me $600. Hold on. That client paid me a total of $1,400. 1400 to do work for her since last month. Okay. So that's the issue. That Unicali, we not even entertaining that person. That person wants me and my children to die. Why he wants us to die, none of us will ever know. None of us will ever know. Right? But people listen to him and they say that he's the all-powerful God. So yeah, between last month and this month, I was paid a total of $1,500 from my client, and we were doing fine. I was also working my job. Money was being saved up, and he decided to infiltrate us because that dude is an agent. That dude is an agent. He cannot be trusted. We were doing fine before he came in and and gave our address to that sector. That's a fact. And the police want to ask him some questions. They want to know. They want to know what's really good with it. Why did you harass me? Why did you start trying to throw me off? Why did you not using magic? Fuck your Bible and fuck your Jesus. You ain't did no magic or no real spirituality, motherfuckers. You call fire department, police. And I think if I wasn't so honest with them, it wouldn't have happened. I'm the one that was being honest with people, saying that that I got swatted. So I shouldn't have been honest, and I probably wouldn't have. But it just but at the end of the day, the question is that you know, I need support because it was all done, with it was weird. It was weird. And see, now at this point, this person knows where we're at right now, probably because they follow. So we need to leave here more than likely today. We need to leave here and go somewhere else. What we need to do is leave and go to fucking Kansas City. So really, to be honest with you, we could use some donations right now. Just for because we did run out of soap. We didn't run out of soap. I can't find my soap. I usually use Dial soap. I can't find it. But we also need donations to leave. That's where we should be at this point. Or either my clients, my spiritual work is still going to work regardless of what the fuck he's doing. He can't make the work not work. He's always been an agent. He's been stalking me on this website for fucking 13 years. I can't see okay. See, I don't care. I don't care about what he's saying. I don't know why I can't see that person, but it is what it is. I don't know why I can't see that person. I can't see them typing. It's ridiculous. It is because this person is sick. And I'm if y'all talking about that dude, he has an agenda to kill us. He does. He'll go from I care about you to so and so and so to if you speak any kind of truth about what he's done, he'll say die, 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 die. That's what he does. He's the one that started that shit. Because for some reason, when somebody has a disagreement with him, they have to die and be homeless and starve to death. But guess what? The public allows this man to run me. Society is allowing his control. And he's not even my husband. I don't even have children with him. So that's why the police are ready to step in. And right now, what DFACS stated is they support us in leaving. They're like, let us know whenever you get the van rental because they know we need to leave because they know the whole story. They've researched it. Trust me, they know exactly what these people are doing. And the police are actually ready to move in on these people. And you know what? The police actually were asking about him because they know that he did it. Why? Because the record is being kept at the last extended stay that we stayed in. They know what he's up to. And he won't stop harassing everybody in these businesses. So the police are actually, and I haven't even spoken to them about it yet. You know why? I'm not going to say why. I haven't spoken to them about it because all I'm trying to do is come on here, do my thing, get the money to leave, because it shouldn't be a problem. It's never been a problem. Why is it a problem? I mean, we talking about a man that's trying to literally make me go through changes because of his never-ending changes and up and down and going through change. That shouldn't even be what's happening. But you know what? The public society is letting him do it. And this is how women get fucked up by men. And he's not even my husband. This is the reason why I've been trying to build a new community. You know what I'm saying? And new people. Because, people will look at that situation, and because he's a man, but see, I can't sit here. We can't sit here and keep going through this until he goes to jail. Why should we be compromised? Why are people even paying attention to that as if it's a part of my story? As if it's a big deal. Why are y'all why give him power like that? I'm not giving him any power. After my client paid me like 1,400, she paid me like, and then she paid me a little bit extra. We were doing fine. And then he rushes in. I told y'all that that's what happened. Honestly, 10 years ago, they were supposed to be doing something about it, and nothing ever got done. Why? So other people give him that, give or are empowering him. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? So and it was sick, and it was, so what is he trying to do? Is he trying to make sure that I'm homeless? That's pathetic. Sound like some kind of weird mental illness or complex that he has with homelessness, because we heard him years ago singing a song. Why? I even asked him then why. When we moved into our house in 2019 or 2020, he did everything in his power to derail me, but society let him. The online community let him. Why let him? Come and get your fucking spiritual work. I may be complaining about clients, but a lot of my clients are very loyal. My client right now that I'm dealing with, she's very loyal to me. Very. Couple of I got quite a few clients that are loyal, but I'm used to getting lots of new clients. They lie to people and claim that they can do some fucking spiritual work. I guess black magic, and they're calling people. Yeah, I'm gonna do some black magic on this person. Can we call the fire department out to this person's house? The fuck is that black magic? And then he's been trying to convince me that Miss L, who is a drug addict over in Ohio, I mean, she probably, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I protected us all from druggy energy. That drug energy is not good. In fact, I think that that's the energy that we're up against, is with when it comes to those people. How am I going to stop them when I'm not necessarily being supported? I can't stop them. They come on YouTube and shit all over the place every day. And they shit on black people, especially black women and their children. I'm sitting up here trying to protect black women and their children, and black women are giving me the fucking middle finger. So make it make sense. And y'all need to be careful with that shit because I've performed nothing but miracles throughout the years. If they can get away with stuff like that with me, then they can get away with stuff like that with y'all. Because I'm gonna tell you something. That the money that I need for my room, it's gonna come in. You know why? As well as food. I'm gonna always have money for either my house that I get or food because see, if I'm not able to support my children financially, that means that I could lose them. These people do want me to lose my children, and I'm not about to have that shit happen. It's 646, 666. These people will die. I'm sorry. I'm choosing my fucking children over yours. Not my clients and people that are on my side, but the enemies. Y'all doing all this dumb shit to fuck with me, doing everything that you can, and then calling CPS after you do, after you literally have done damage by swatting us and doing all this shit, contacting landlords and shit. I ain't about to lose my children. They gonna be right here eating and with a safe roof over their head. So I don't have no doubt in my mind about that. But I'm tired of having to come on here and say the same thing over and over again. It should be automatic because y'all know that I'm fighting for y'all. If they get away with this shit with me, they'll be able to kill everybody's kid. They'll be able to just do this and we shutting that sector down. All of them that's doing it, all them evil bitches, all them evil niggas, they gotta go. They literally did a fucking smear campaign so that they could, these are child predators. Are y'all not understanding that these people are child predators? It ain't about molesting a child. It ain't necessarily about that, but it's about disturbing the home and trying to invade the home of children. And then trying to steal the blessings of children. They fat asses. And you know what? I will call to Valor for Glossla. I think I need to call the Glossla Bolas. In fact, let me get the fuck off of here because he getting ready to be crawling this earth with his minions, and that's real. The demons are real, Jesus is fake. Straight up and down. So I gotta go, y'all. I'm getting ready to call the Glossla Bolas. I love Glossla Bolas. Straight up and down. And you know what? They want to play games. They want to keep playing it. They want to keep playing it and keep playing it and keep playing it. You know, not only are my kids gonna eat, we're gonna have a a place to live and a big lake house soon. Y'all kids are gonna be okay if you stick with me. You keep listening to them motherfuckers over there, they gonna do the same fucking thing to you. They don't give a shit about nobody's family. They don't give a fuck about you. They hate black women, which is a small group of fucking people. They have tried to threaten me. They have tried to threaten me and the lives of my children and my grandchildren. And that's why I will call to murderous spirits on them, and my spirits actually work. Well, Stevan can block whoever that is. I know who you talking about. Block them, Stevan. I don't like that Big Logic account. That's a mentally ill retard that's upset with his mother. That's a mentally ill retard with a fucked up mother, is what that is. Get rid of that person, Stevan. Block them because I can't see them, sweetie. Otherwise, I would have blocked them. You good. So anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me get off of here because I'm getting ready to run up to the store real quick. If y'all can send in donations, please do. Even if they're small donations, will help. But we need to get the circle going because it's not gonna get better until you do something to get better. Okay, for it to get better. It's not gonna get better. It's not. So that's why I went ahead and opened up the Maybon circle. Okay. And if you guys need to pay half down, you can. Just get it the fuck in. Get it in. Seriously. Because I can easily go somewhere else. I don't have to stay here. In fact, I probably we are gonna leave in the morning. That way we not just a sit and duck for whenever they have a fucking psychosis and act fucking weird. So, but um we got to get business back popping. We cannot continue in business is all about spirit and healing. If y'all keep listening to that black sector, y'all just gonna get sicker and fucking sicker. Because trust me, what I have thought about doing is going ahead and sending my boys home on a bus and me leaving like a week later. I'll do that too. If that's what we need to do. If we need to do that. Even though I don't want to be separate, my kids don't want to be separated from their mother. I don't want to be separated from my kids. We all need to go together. Cause I'm good. I already know I'm gonna be safe here. Ain't nobody gonna do shit to us. But the point is that people have got to, and I think that out the gates, I think with a lot of the shit that they was using Alexis K. Tyler, using other people, lies and shit and bullshit. I personally think that they took a lot of my viewers, is what I've been thinking. But why would you be weak minded? Did you block them, Stefan? Don't be weak minded. People are already finding out that they full of shit because everybody's money got funny. Everybody suffered bad luck that listened to any of those people. I warned y'all to not listen to those people. So what can we do? All we can do is make it right. And I'm on a time schedule with that because when I go back to Kansas City, I need to do my bonfires is what I need to do. Yeah, block that person, Stefan. I asked you to block them 5 minutes ago. Block them. Quit arguing with them people. Hold on. Hold on. Let me go out and see. Can't I can't see them at all. I can't see them at all. Okay. Okay, that's why I can't see them. Okay. Because I went and checked. Okay. All right, yeah. All those people in that group are sick. All of them are sick and weak minded. And apparently I am their demise. But I can't do it if I'm living out on the fucking streets, y'all. I can't do it. And we got to get business going. Because the way I see it, who are they? They're nobodies. All of them are nobodies. If any of them ever had government clearance, they don't have it anymore. And what are they gonna do? They don't have access to my phone records. They can't. It's not like they can know who you are. So it's not. It's not that. It's not that they don't have any mental power, spiritual power, none of that shit. And y'all gotta quit giving them power. Y'all give them power. When y'all let them bother you, don't even let them bother you. It's no sweat off of my back whenever they come in here talking that shit. They've been saying the same shit for years and they all just look stupid. And if I'm gonna be with a black man, that black man gonna have some real power, not fake power. I don't like fake power. Fuck that. And ain't no man got no damn power under that damn religion. All they doing is being a problem to people, and they're mentally ill. That's just like that voicemail that weirdo just left. And nobody gives a shit. You what do you think that you're doing? And see, I also think that they believe that they're doing Haitian voodoo. That's why they call. They think that by calling they're sending spirits. What they're doing, if they're sending any of their ancestors, my spirits is just destroying their ancestors. So it's that fucking ruthless. You send one of your ancestors to me, it's just gonna get fucking vanquished and obliterated. So they be calling and stuff, acting stupid. It's retarded. So anyway, y'all, I'll see y'all later. Okay, my money is not blocked. These people cannot block me. They can't block you. They can't do shit but run around here and cry like bitches. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all later. Bye.